Good morning everyone, my name is Dodds. Welcome to part 4 of episode 92 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Saturday 25th of September, the day before my birthday. And the day after I film this, I will be 30, the big 30. My god, I'm getting old. Anyway, it's coming up to 9 o'clock and my last part here in Blackpool, which has been my pre-holiday treat. Well, I go home today, but it won't be until about 20 past 4 this afternoon. So until then, I've still got some stuff to do. Going on the Heritage trams this morning. The Heritage Day tickets have finally come back after such a long time. I'm hoping to get on at least 5. I think there's 5 of them out. I've got it all planned. I'm going to be riding them between like 10:30 and 2:30, and then I'll come back here to my hotel, home my house at about like 20 past 3, and I'll get my case, and then back home I go. I think I'll be home about 9 o'clock tonight. I've had a fab holiday here, probably one of the best I've ever had, and it ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. So out I go again, I go for breakfast, and there's a little spit of rain, but I think this will just pass over. This is the central car park and the central coach park, which is where nowadays I park up when I drive to here. So walking to a Wetherspoons for my breakfast called the Albert and the Lion, and straight away I can tell you it is a much calmer day than what it was the last few days. At least the wind has now died down. Now here's something for a throwback. Over there is the old Poundland store. It's now shut, but look what it used to be. Remember this from your childhood? Woolworths. Oh yes, the pick and mix, the entertainment centre bit and all that. Yes, I used to love going in there when I was a kid. That shut down altogether in 2008, that company. My mum used to work for that as well. I've actually still got an old FM radio that you got from Woolies in 2003. Do you remember Woolies? Put a comment in below. Here's the first one of the day, Centenary 642. Take me up to Bispham. The next one, this is brush 621.
Buses out. We're playing on to 642 to take me down to Pleasure Beach next.
keep these tickets for when you come back?
Yeah.
Hold tight, please.
Here we go.
It's not only done the modern single deckers, it's just only done the older trams.
Yeah,
So the level lines, they'll be like the upper top ones or the old.
Are they regular?
They're about every 10 minutes from back there, so it's the stop where you get off is where you get back on.
Thank you. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
we walk through that. Like she says, we'll move back in way away on it. They've never going to sprint.
Forecastle, lowest form of wind. It does not work.
I reckon it was. It ain't there though, is it? Yeah, it's not me around back. The thing you're not talking 354 quid to get this down. So we've got a return? Yeah. No, we just got single. We noticed that, you're just looking out the window like you didn't know it. Sort it. Yeah, we've got this stuff. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah. That's nice now. That's sickly yellow.
Well, you've done more because you've walked down the fair, weren't you?
Yeah, walking around.
It's Junior. At least you don't want to pictures on.
People do get it by.
Anybody from Manchester Square?
You had it many times, people get it by trams.
Last night, Junior.
Mr. Bailey, want to get one of the tram when you get off?
Manchester Square for the depot.
Guys, off the back.
If you want me to hold your jacket,
There's some Barnsley shirts for that.
cold on the roller coasters.
You know where you're at.
Yeah, just the crossover just further down. Follow around, yeah.
Did you see that? There's a box.
Anyone else?
Sweet.
It's got sweets on it. Oh, yeah. Should have been a good walk. That's a cycle though. 1.8 miles. 1.6,
45, 46 minute walk. We stayed at one of these, we did, round here.
Yeah, we stayed at the bottom.
Somewhere down there.
It's just sat on there, don't we? We'll go if we have permission to get it.
Yeah, I stayed down there.
We got good bushes there. I think Harry goes back.
I think we stayed in that one. Well, I got drunk with the tequila, that one now, I think. Somewhere around there.
And at the Pleasure Beach, next up we have Bolton 66.
Yeah, that's great, thank you. Right to the top of the back. Any more chicken?
It's cash on everything, mate. The trams are bigger, it's the caravan there at the minute. Get up at North Pier and just get yourself some cash out.
That's all right.
Don't worry about it. They're up to 10 cards, you've got access cards at the minute, so. No, it's alright. Yeah, 3 of us. Yeah, the tickets on the return bit.
We'd like to do like a complex circular route. Can we get off the town now?
Two adults won't get on the bottom now, so. That and that. So, how much it is?
Now for this weekend, there's an added bonus to the heritage stops. Normally, It's Pleasure Beach and straight up to the North Pier Tower. But this weekend we've got an extra one just near to the Manchester pub, Rigby Road. It's because there's a depot of the there's a tour of the depot, I think, today and tomorrow. Next up should be the boat. Should be coming down next. And next up onto one of the boat trams I bought. Okay, I've come back down to the Pleasure Beach for one more time. That's the big one, which I finally got on. I went on that yesterday along with a few other rides. Having a fun day today, been up and down on these old trams, but I don't have that long now. Time is getting on. It's now coming up to 1 o'clock, so I'm away in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. But I might hang around here before I head back up. The big one is very fast. It may look slow on camera, but trust me, it's much faster than what you think. I think up to 70 miles per hour. Just that one drop. Now I was up there yesterday. Centenary 642 is here, and in the news, that's just giving up the ghost running. The brakes have just ended up seizing on, so until it gets sorted, I'm afraid that is going nowhere. Thankfully, I've already been on that one today. The tide has now come in all the way up the front. It's a shame it's not windy today, but it was windy yesterday, and I have to go home soon. I've had a fab time here in Blackpool. I'll probably come back to all this next year. I suppose Blackpool now is saying happy birthday to me for tomorrow. See, Centenary 642 is going back up the front, so they've managed to release the brakes on that, but I think it's probably had enough. It's obviously got sorry non-service. I think that's just going to head straight back into Rigby Road Depot to be repaired, whatever work needs doing on it. That's 715, that's going up to Cleveley's. So some tours are going up to Cleveley's and Fleetwood, and this tram's going back down to Stargate. I'm standing at Waterloo Road, so I'm heading upwards towards that way.
Press the stop button when you wish to exit the tram. Central Pier.
Now I'm on the Central Pier. As you can see, it is absolutely heaving today. I'm going to miss all this when I go home. Blackpool has been fantastic to me the last 4 days or so. It's going to be even more busy tonight with the fireworks on this evening. It's a bit warmer today. Thankfully, not even a little bit of wind, just a little gentle breeze. Walking back towards the tower, just having a slow walk. Gonna go and collect me case from the hotel soon. See, it's absolutely heaving today, but I like it. It's what I love, the atmosphere. So I'll explain me trains. So I'm getting the 1622 from Blackpool North Station up to York. Get there about 7 o'clock-ish. Then changing, they've got an hour's connection. So that means if the train runs a little late, it gives that bit more margin for error. Then I'm on the, I think it's 2007. Yeah, I'm on the 2007 Transpennine from York back to Chelsea Street. That should be there about 10 past 9ish tonight. on my case and blew out across the comedy carpet, walking to North Station from here rather than just getting a tram up to North Pier, because they'll be full anyway. I feel the heat starting to come down now. See all the various jokes, phrases, gags and all that on here. So for the last time walking up Talbot Road, which is what North Station used to be known as until Blackpool Central closed and the former Blackpool Talbot Road station became North Station. On a Northern Class 195, and I think the trains are more busy going out than what they are going in. It's obviously a lot different than the old Class 158 I used to get back to Leeds and York from here. Away we go, goodbye to Blackpool.
Just start looking for it, it'd be like, it'd be on one. They said it's just to book it now and they don't know where it's going to be, but I say we all stay close. I said just naturally go in there as a journey. That's it, it's a journey.
It's turning as well.
Especially when you can't allow them nice way.
Oh yes.
Please just on the 1622 Northern Service to there's a car fault on the Bar, Preston, Blackburn, Accrington, Birmingham, Manchester, Hebden Bridge, Halifax. Rapid interchange on Newport, change Henson and please take time to receive the information displayed on the train. In the interest of security, please keep all persons belonging to you or within sight at all times. If you see anything suspicious, report your concern to this line after staff. All text British Transport Police on 6
Not like garage in there, that town shop.
No, it's just
What is that?
tower down there.
Just down about 6 years out, check that out service. It's not too rich.
Let's go by to that. You can actually see the little lift in there going up. And that's now goodbye to Blackpool. And we're arriving back into Preston on the West Coast Main Line. This is going to be a haven station as well. People changing off the West Coast Main Line onto the Blackpool lines.
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Right, which is between Blackburn and Accrington. We're a bit stuck because we're following a steam train, and I do not know which one it is. It's a bit of an embarrassment for me. I want to get to York, and I'm stuck behind a steam train.
Obviously, if we start parking
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Then you should see the size of that.
Yeah, nice view up here.
Queuing for fuel, if queuing for McDonald's. Over there. Just about to
So I'm on the read the source.
Chosen to.
Feels like that now, we're giving people incentives, bonuses to work there. And it's, that could be no different to
You won't go short. Especially so like you're used to doing night shifts. So you have no
He's being aware sheep on the track. Wasn't there? Yeah, the black person. Yeah, that's what sheep. Yeah. Then swell there.
We're just coming into Leeds now, running about 25 minutes late. Because it was the British India Line steam train that was running ahead of us around Hebden Bridge, caused us to run late. Looks like we're coming up to a red light again. Right, 7:05, we're stuck at Leeds because we have to wait for a new driver to take us on to York, and at the moment we are going nowhere. Every end of the holiday there's always a spanner in the works.
It's not too when he played well. You do wonder about the difference between him and Robertson, to be honest.
I think fucking Eldar. At this point, you might as well be trying like people like Eldar because he's not performing. I think we offered him a 3-year contract and hoping someone's going to buy it.
Well, I think we offered him it. It's the fact that like, it's a lot of money away. Well, not a lot of money, but you're throwing potentially $6 million. I mean, what we need is someone like us. Where costs there. I know he didn't, you know, I was glad we replaced him. He didn't do that great for us in the Champions, but he did enough to maybe just
He was a decent song.
He was a decent, yeah, but in the
at the time, he was a
Championship, but it was enough to do, you know what, 8 million.
It's just extended my day.
What is he doing nowadays?
And he got us out. So, like,
essentially, he did his job before he got him.
we need someone in the Championship to do the same talent.
My
You know what,
job
he'll
will
make
now
a
go
difference. Like,
probably
all the way.
to what it was,
Tyler
just over 9 hours.
Scored 2 shots.
He'll score goals in the Championship.
I've already had my break.
But we need another Rose.
I've just had my break at Leeds, so I'm away.
Yeah, 100%.
But now, because this is like 20 minutes late, I'm probably 10, 20 minutes late getting
We
home.
need someone who's going to be able to. Because we're probably just too high up. Can't finish.
I will get back to Blackpool.
Travel been that great, didn't you?
On this.
It wasn't. To the standard that we expect.
He's amazing, right? So, I mean, against Liverpool, I thought he was fucking immense.
We just experienced the thing is we do have high expectations of him now.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's slightly average there.
Yeah, no. But some of those things we everything came mad.
Just passing Neville Hill.
Exactly what I was saying to him. Well, I think that's fine. If we get 40, that's obviously fine. But I don't think it's the thing that if you'll never know that, like, say you don't go down if you can win those.
The only game I even did like the
Say part of it. 91, 225 mark, 4 set.
It's a tight game.
I was supposed to get some training from
You don't look at us,
Doncaster, and obviously Doncaster to
to invest as much because it's not like he doesn't want to. I think it's more the fact he can't.
No, I mean, it's still.
To York, there's the West Coast Railways.
People say spend more.
If that's the charter what I got stuck behind, then I am not happy.
You see in the documentary as well, like man was pumping $1.5 million to it a month just to cover costs.
I know, yeah, I mean.
So when people are like, just give us 60 mil so they can buy it, it's like, fucking try it.
My train to Chester Street, 2007, and it's the last train journey while I'm 29. 812 208. We're now at North Allerton. This is a really, really packed train. People on nights out, coming home from football matches as well. Leeds have been playing. People coming back up from London as well, because Newcastle United, have been playing as well. Aye, many other events been taking place around today. Some from yesterday as well. I forgot how busy packed trains were like out of York on a Saturday night.
Welcome to this Trans-Pennine Express service to Newcastle. This
Chester Street?
Yeah.
Do you know what side it stops at? Is it the main station side or
The other side, I think, but don't hold me to that.
They don't like Manchester. Thank God. I was late for the trains all right as well. I was running with the cupcakes. Watch me fall off
Fall off the floor.
And the footbridge is still shut as well, so
Oh great, so what do we do?
I've got to go, you don't go down that way and under the subway.
Okay.
Should have opened by now. I don't know why they're taking so long to finish it off. Anyway.
Is that the way out though?
And so I'm home. This time I've set my camera up on something as well. So it's now 21:32, back my home in Chelsea Street, and I'm going to go over everything I've done. Blackpool was fantastic. There, do I think that's better? Blackpool was fantastic. I went there for like a little early birthday treat, just before my 30th, and I'm literally 30 in about 2 and a bit hours after I filmed this. I'm getting old now, the big 30. So started here on the Wednesday, changed at York. My first ride in class 195. First impressions, they're alright, but there are a few faults I find with them. The seating layout is all wrong. The tables don't align up with the windows that good. There's nowhere to really store your large luggage cases, so that was a bit awkward, especially for mine, but I put mine in the overhead rack. I do miss the class 158 being on Blackpool North services, because, well, I was always used to them as well. No trouble getting over there this time, unlike what happened in 2019. Checked in my hotel. My hotel was the Hornby House Hotel in Hornby Road, named after a model railway. Sounded good. And actually a really nice hotel as well. I know my room was just like a little box. A single room, single bed with a sink, external toilet and shower, but for £74, that's all I needed just for 3 nights. Does that look better? Yeah, that's all I needed just for 3 nights. And because I'm not after like extra features and stuff and all that. Then went and did my first session at North Station. I did 2 sessions at North Station while I was there on the Wednesday and the Friday, and staff were brilliant at both of them. You just ask the ticket barrier, go to the supervisor, you sign in, you get a high-vis jacket, and then you're on the platform as long as you want, and that's it. Some people have said they're horrible, but they're not. I can tell you, they are not. They are very nice indeed, as long as you do the right thing. This also gives me a chance to see the illuminations more than just the one day, like when I usually go on my days out and go in the car, or when I've been in the coach. This time I got a chance to see 3 of them, and I loved the illuminations. This time they looked much more colourful than what they have been in recent years. There's one bit where we got the all the NHS, all the rainbows and all that, which I thought was really lovely to see indeed. The Flexity 2 trams were very quiet on the Wednesday and the Thursday, and then some were quiet late on the Friday night. Also had a day in Manchester as well. Oh, my return from York to Blackpool originally was £30, but I got it £1, £1 each way. And so my total train fare just came to £12 or £13 in total. My return from here to York was about £10. And also got Blackpool North to Manchester Piccadilly, £1 each way. That gives us a chance to see Blackpool early in the morning at like 7:15 on the seafront with like no one around, but the trams just starting to run. It was a little bit windy as well. So had my first ride on a 331, which are just like the 195s, but just they're electric. I thought the ride was good. These 331s don't half take off like a rocket. But my train in Manchester was literally busy from Preston onwards, as I went down the Bolton corridor down towards Bolton, like Chorley, Bolton and Salford. So it was packed up with all the morning commuters into Manchester. Did Piccadilly and Victoria stations, no problem. Went on the Metrolink, had no problems. Went to Media City UK in Salford. That's where they got the BBC and ITV. I'd love to do the studio tour one time. Then came back on the back to Blackpool on the 331. It was busy, only up to about Salford and then Bolton, where it sort of emptied out, and then arriving approaching Blackpool at night time, you could see the tower lit up in the distance. It's like a rocket launch when you see it in the distance. Also met up with one of my mates who lives over there, Liam Flynn. Nice lad indeed. Thank you very much, Liam, for looking after us and that. You've been an absolute diamond this week, these last few days. I've also had a few drinks in a few different places, like the Velvet Coaster, the Albert and the Lion. I had one in the Counting House last night. A few were like early birthday treats. He took us. We went in the pleasure beach as well, and yes, I did go on the big one for the very first time in my life, as you saw from the picture. And if you've got me on Facebook, you'll see me in the picture as well. Finally, I've done it. Also did the Icon, the Revolution, the Red Arrows, the Flying Machines as well. Liam went on the Ice Blast. That's the one where you sit and it goes shooting up in the air. This is the good thing now, not having to hold the camera. Now I can use my hands to describe. So like the Ice Blast where it shoots you up in the air. That's not really my sort of ride. Went on the Illuminations tour, saw the Western Train Tram on the Friday night. That's the first time I've done an Illuminations tour and I absolutely loved it. But it was quite noisy though, but a good atmosphere all in all. And then today, Saturday, I did all the Heritage Trams because finally they brought back the Heritage Day ticket for £15. It hadn't came out during last year, but obviously now with everything all eased, then they brought it back. So I did the Centenary 642 just in time before the brakes had it seized up. I did the boat tram, two something, it's the red and cream one. I did the brush car and I did Bolton 66. I did do the balloon tram on the it was on the Friday. I did that, yeah. So I went and got me case, came back, jumped on the 1622 at Blackpool to get back to York, and everything was running well until we got towards Blackburn and Accrington, where unfortunately we were stuck behind the Northern Belt rail tour, which was being hauled by the British Indian line steam train. Something happened on it, so that meant we got to Leeds 25 minutes late, and then there was no driver to take the service further from Leeds, so we had to wait for him to turn up. So by the time we got to York, we were at least half an hour late getting back there. There's no point asking for a compensation because I said the journey only costed me £1. I'll probably get like 50 pence back. 50 pence doesn't even buy you a Mars bar in this country. And changing at York, so I stopped down at Burger King and I absolutely forgot just what York Station was like on a Saturday night. It's always been chocolate block with like party goers and revellers and that before the pandemic, and even obviously now with everything eased up, it's still chocolate block indeed. Jumped on that train at just after 8:05, the Transpennine, back to here. It was like very busy indeed. And then it was just a little late leaving my station because some lasses were holding the doors up, so that was causing the few problems with the doors that weren't closing. That was annoying the conductor and the driver. Then the guy all saw it. Now I'm back. Time for me to finish this. That's another 4-part diary. I don't know when what my next one will be. See what happens in the next few months. Hopefully I should be out again one day. As I said, for me, in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I turned the big 30. So happy birthday to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next outing. Good night.